football trophies are sacred. From spittoons to... The Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So Illinois' offense will have the ball first. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
And a sack all the way back at the 5. That type of pressure on the quarterback, that's vintage Ohio State, right in keeping with the legacy that's been established by the Buckeye D.
Yeah, and you take pride in that. You own that legacy with all those guys you see performing at a high level in the NFL. Man, you see that, you want to go get it, recruiting guys to fit those profiles. That's why Ohio State always has a good defensive line.
The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. The give out of the gun. Strong run and useful. Picks up 4 out to the 9. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Back to throw. It's Finley. Spits it out to the back. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
And that is why this defense is #1 in the nation against the pass. They've got a lot of guys that are going to play on Sundays in the NFL. And you just saw the speed on the back end, tracking that thing down to get the interception on the opening drive of the game.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. This rivalry more than a century old, with the Buckeyes dominating most of the time, guys.
And just think about that. All this time, these Ohio State and Illinois fans have been talking about and looking forward to this rivalry. To your point, absolutely. Ohio State, more often than not, has been on the winning side of it. And Illinois now, David, they're going to be trying to create a little new trend here.
Yeah, try to get some mojo. Try to get some momentum on their side. Try to change this rivalry. Listen, it starts one at a time, right? Like the old coaches speak, we got to throw out those records from 100 years ago. They don't matter. Let's dominate today.
Looking downfield, it's Finley. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. And early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Slips through the line. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The Buckeyes roll that offense out there. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Second down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab on the left. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The play action fake. Got him downfield. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Buckeyes look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it to the back. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Firing to the right, complete. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit from the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
The Illinois offense returns to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. Looking to throw, it's Finley. Pressure coming. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give from the gun. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Illinois right back to the line. Pulls it in. It's John. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
But for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Unleashes one. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. The Fighting Illini needs to get it to the county line for a first down. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. They needed a big play, and they got it, and the foot down for the first down. Looking downfield on first down. They'll run the screen, and the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Field, it's Rourke. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. You have to wonder, after missing a field goal on the last drive, how are they going to play this third down? Flips it out on the screen. Breaks into the open. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Touchdown, Ohio State. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in games.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Texas State has the lead right now. San Marcos has been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 11 over Troy. We'll keep you updated on things in a game that could alter the balance of power in the Sun Belt. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
That's a great individual effort by him right there. When I think about Ohio State football, too, especially on defense, right, it's the legacy of the Silver Bullets, guys flying around, giving great effort and getting to the football, but it all has to start up front on the D-line. You've got to be dominant at that position, and right there, you just saw that, the ability to win one-on-one and make a play.
The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. To the air. It's Finley. What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
They'll get set for the free. Finding open areas. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Pulls it in. It's Bean. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Peppers. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Pass completion, move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man by himself. He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
Man, you could almost feel the quarterback's eyes getting big on that completion. I don't think even he could believe how wide open his target was. He knew, man, if I just get this to him accurately, something really good is going to happen. That's exactly what transpired. Nice throw, nice catch, nice play.
Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. pulls and fires it complete to the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Give him 6. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently, does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They really needed to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Wants to throw. It's Finley. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pocket breaking down.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his 1st sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fakes to grab. Turning it on. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And these slants are so hard to defend when the ball's thrown like that. The receiver catches it, and he's catching it going so fast, and you could tell the defense couldn't quite get the right angles, and he does the rest, uses his speed, gets all the way to the end zone.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see, quarterback, 1 snap, put it in the end zone. And here's the return. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Off play action. Under fire. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. To the air, it's Finley. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
There he goes. Oh, and he ruins the big gator with a fumble. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Buckeyes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
He's brought down at the 21-yard line. Good enough.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Headed to the end zone. And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
Illinois, 0.
And he'll bring it back. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Dropping back, it's Finley. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Illinois now staring at a 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. Looks it in at the 40. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Oh, better look out. Makes it past the marker. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the 1st down before they finally get him on the ground. Might as well give it to him again. Inside the 30. Oh, he's got some space. He now has 79 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing.
This guy's been so much fun to watch all year long. Every single week, he's making defenders look silly trying to tackle him. With that last play, now over 1,000 yards rushing on the season.
And the Buckeyes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He's got him. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. UConn has the lead right now. Husky hysteria has been palpable all week across the state, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 4 over Nevada. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Back to pass, it's Finley. The screen, and watch out. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. No one's been able to keep him off the quarterback. Career sack number 50.
Like, honestly, in today's college football, if you get 10 sacks in a season, that's considered a really good year. You might be an All-American. To go 50 in your career, David, I mean, nobody does that.
You're just a freak. I mean, your God-given ability to get off the football so fast and to be so relentless and to be so good with your hands, that dude is crafted and made to be a pass rusher.
Hunt is on its way. Catches it at the 15. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Got the back over the middle. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. It's Bean. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, the Illibuck is on the line, and already Ohio State and Illinois have given us some stirring moments. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the battle between Ohio State and Illinois plays out.
Third quarter will get underway as soon as Illinois kicks it off. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That's caught. It's Bean. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And now on second down for this offense.
Brings up second down.
He'll do it himself. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. The Buckeyes line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Wide receiver comes in motion. The RPO, it's complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Off the play fake. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
Illinois lining up to punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The pull and throw off the RPO. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Across the 35. He's now over the century mark with 102 yards on the ground, and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing. The Buckeyes, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll send the tight end in motion. He'll keep it himself. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Went with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. To the ground with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Buckeyes are rolling down the field. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Give to the running back. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Finds his tight end. How about the power there to get it across the 20 and up to the 21-yard line? Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He leaves it with his back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
3rd down coming up.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Sweet cut there. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Buckeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Bean. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down.
That's a first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Makes a connection. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal.
Gain of 27.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
And the D deny them on second and goal. Just keep slinging it. Trying to barrel in. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. And with the way he's throwing it right now, there are some big names at the top of that record list. J.T. Barrett, Dwayne Haskins, Justin Fields might be getting ready to move them down a notch.
And moving those guys down, that's a day. That's the day you dream about. That's the day where the ball's barely touching the ground, you're in a zone, and everything is going your way.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he added the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Washington is trailing right now, but I'm old enough to remember the 2001 season where UW won the Rose Bowl and nearly won a title. If that group could find a way, there's hope for this team. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Oregon. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Tight end finds a soft spot. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, what a move. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. And the Buckeyes can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end now in motion. Gives it on the option. Inside the 25. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles, well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Working that left side now. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Rides the back and leaves it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
Gain of 4.
The Buckeyes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He's got the tight end. A pass in these tight quarters, if you're going to put the ball up, you'd like to think that you'd either have space or get it downfield a little bit.
Yeah, I like the defense understanding where the...
Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the 4th, and they are going to go to 7-0. Buckeyes starting to pull away from this one, and Illinois is in trouble.
First of all, we all know Ohio State's the more talented team. Every time they play, Illinois knows that going into. They need things to go right. Not everything going right in this rivalry game. The wheels are starting to come off, Palmer.
Yeah, you're right, David. In this game, this is really Illinois' national championship. Ohio State's expected to win, but you're never sure what their headspace is going to be coming into it. They came in here locked and loaded and focused, and they're showing it here in the second half.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Looking downfield on first down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Got it set up on the outside. Breaks into the open. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He's got great speed. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Quarterback on the keeper. Gets it past the marker. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll